Hey everybody, welcome back to Jordan Samuel Skin Talks. How you doing? End of July. Clearly there's no martini and not a green shirt today because I'm filming this on a different day. However, kids are still screaming, as if you watch, well, as you would know if you just watch basically any videos or Instagram lives. The daycare center that is not that close to us but seems like it's right in our backyard, screaming children. Anyway, hi. Alrighty, today, jumping right into it for the end of July. So, if I can pull up, so I can say this a little bit better than I would if I just go off the cuff, which, you know. Okay. This was covered a bit, well maybe it wasn't, actually. Maybe this is just something I talked about with Nerida myself. And Nerida talks about this when she talks about, when she talks to other estheticians. But something that we are trained on and something that we use and do in our practice is when you're using a product and putting a product on, whether you're layering it just for product application or you're layering it during a treatment massage or a facial massage, the whole thought process is, why are you putting this product on the skin? What purpose is it serving? And so to me though, obviously that makes sense, but where I really want you all to do that is in your home care regimen. I've seen too many times now where people will say, can I mix this acid in vitamin C? Can I mix this vitamin C and retinol? Can I mix this acid and retinol? Can I mix this antioxidant with this acid and then also this retinol and this other peptide moisturizer? And my question to you would be, why? And if you don't know why, then don't do it. It sort of is a little bit, we've talked about it before, like playing with fire. And I know that you're hearing all these actives and so you're trying to fit them into a routine, but you don't need to use every single active on the market. Just because it's been talked about or just because it sounds nice doesn't mean it's either A, for you, or B, necessary for you. There are a few great things to achieve a super healthy, great skin. Obviously, proper cleansing, exfoliation, and sun protection are the pillars. And that really is going to be what's going to be the best. It's going to keep your slate clean. It's going to keep those dead cells off. It's going to keep the fibroblast cells stimulated to create a thicker, healthier dermal layer. Then you're going to be protecting your skin from the sun. You're going to be helping, it's of course not a perfect, like, protective blanket, but you'll be helping to minimize hyperpigmentation, minimize distended capillaries and redness in the skin, minimize loss of volume, minimize dehydration, minimize inflammation, things like that. So building from there, so then when you start wanting to do all of this together just to try to fit it into routine, A, you're causing more harm than good with your skin. You're inflaming the skin, you're irritating the skin. It's all the stuff that we've always talked about. But now, instead of just saying don't do it or settle down or whatever, I would like to say, why are you doing it? Why do you want to do it? Because if you don't know the purpose of that, then I don't think it needs to be on your skin. And you probably know that it probably doesn't need to be on your skin either. There's things that make sense. In the morning, an antioxidant, then an SPF, absolutely, right? That makes sense. I'm not saying that that's what you have to do. I'm just using that as an example of, you have your sunscreen on, then you have your quote-unquote insurance policy of that antioxidant serum underneath. Whether that be a vitamin C, whether that be something with green tea, or berries, pomegranate, acai, things like that. You know, that makes sense. At nighttime, maybe an acid, maybe a retinol. Not necessarily both. It doesn't have to be both. If it's a really gentle acid and really gentle retinol, can they be used together? Yes. It's not that they're repelling each other or they're doing something wrong. But again, when you start trying to punch all these things at the skin becomes confused, it's overwhelmed, it has too much going on. And like I said, all I see anymore in my practice is redness and inflammation and irritation and a broken down barrier and surface dehydration from improper cleansing habits or from overexfoliation and overtreatment of the skin, retinols, vitamin C's, things like that. And so if you don't know the answer to why you would want to do that, and the answer for me cannot just be because you're trying to fit everything into the routine. That's the wrong way to go. That's the wrong path to go. That's the wrong way to go for skin health. So if you don't know why you are applying something to your skin, I would either try to figure out why you would want to be doing that, and if there is a very clear-cut answer and it makes sense for you and for your skin type and your skin condition, then go for it. And if not, and it's just a matter of throwing trends at your skin and throwing ingredients and actives at your skin and trying to get it all in as much as possible all at once, then don't do it. It's throwing money down the drain, it's inflaming the skin, it's irritating the skin, it's not necessary. Start with the fact that good cleansing, good exfoliation, and sun protection are the key factors. And then build from there. But don't just go, if the things don't have a purpose on the skin and or you're gonna start doing too much, you know, like I always talk about how make one active the star of your routine. I think that is a really great place to start for most people. So at nighttime, is it a retinol? Fine. In the AM, is it an acid? Fine. But find what that is for you. And remember that not everybody needs everything. You don't necessarily need a vitamin C and an acid and a retinol and a niacinamide and peptide and other antioxidants and other acids and things like that. So find what sort of your best friends are. Obviously great if you can be in the hands of a facialist who works with skincare on skin day in and day out and can help to construct and piece the puzzle together for you. But if you're just running around trying to follow trends or put as many of these hot ingredients on the skin just because, and you don't know what purpose they're serving in your skincare routine, then they're not serving, it's not right. It's not serving the purpose you need it to be serving, and it's just going to lead you down the path of inflammation, irritation, and sensitivities, which, as you know, we are always talking about here. With that being said, hope that's a little bit of food for thought for you all. And I know some of you are getting much better at that and seeing the results. That proof is in the pudding. Less truly is more. It doesn't mean, when I say less is more, it doesn't mean like cleanse and then don't do anything. Again, we'll start with the cleanse, the exfoliate, and the sunscreen, and then little things here and there that you build and piece your skincare puzzle together, and then consistency with that is key. And then when you need to like change things out depending on season, then that's great too. But it really is much simpler than people make it out to be. So know why you're putting something on the skin. If you can be in the care of a facialist or esthetician, even better. But if not, let your skin sort of do the talking. And if it's responding well, then keep on keeping on with it. But if you're not sure why something is on the skin or why you're putting it on the skin, then I would not put it on the skin. On that note, with the kids screaming, I hope you guys are well. I hope you had a wonderful July, and I will see you in August. Bye.